Greetings, people of Earth. My name is Rob Wieland. I'm an author, game designer, and professional nerd. My pronouns are he, him. And tonight, I'm the host of Theater of the Mind Players, your friendly local actual play show.
Flaps. Like bats.
Or like once.
But this time it works because bats.
I don't want to.
Tonight, we are playing Vampire the Masquerade, which is the classic World of Darkness urban fantasy and horror game, currently under its 5th edition, produced by Renegade Game Studios. If you have not been with us from the beginning, we recommend that you go all the way back to episode 1 entitled Dead Man's Party. So that way you'll get a chance to see these characters, meet them, and figure out what's happening and where we're going from. But for right now, we're going to do a quick roll around the table. Each of the Mind players is going to introduce themselves. They're going to introduce their character and state their character concept / clan. So let's start with our first Mind player.
Hello, my name is Ethan Exit Anderson, he, him, and I am playing Sonny Fielding, a Nosferatu Sandman.
I need podcast people to be aware that Ethan is wearing a stick-on
like a
fake mustache that has vampire fangs on it, and I'm pretty sure it's left over from a Halloween party like 6 years ago. So...
But genius, because technically more comfortable than wearing fake things.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you're kind of a little mad about it. Okay. Let's move on to our next Mind player.
Hi, my name is Sarah Babe, she, they, and I am playing Chelsea Dagger, who is the local gangrel who lost one of her puppy teeth.
Let's move on to our next Mind player.
Hi there, everybody. My name is Jordan Fishburne, she, her, and I am playing Heather Dupont, the Tremere Osiris.
Let's move on to our next Mind player.
Hello, my name is Jenny Higgins, she, her. I am playing Linda Melitic, the Malkavian beggar lady.
The gur is very important. And last, but certainly not least, our final Mind player this evening.
Hi, my name is Tawny P. Thompson, she, hers, and I am playing Jackie Day, the Bruja Scene Queen. Also, Sarah, you're single-wielding now instead of dual-wielding.
Huh. I still have bottom fangs.
So her fang does D. Never mind. All right. Our session tonight takes place a couple of weeks after the last story arc. I'm trying to structure this particular game so that each of our arcs runs over the course of an evening. So this episode and the following 2 will all be one evening, which means that rather than carrying over all of your burdens from the last session that we had, many of them are cleared. So if you have any damage of either a supernatural or an aggravated nature on your health line, you can get rid of that. In addition, if you have any damage to your willpower and have spent any of those points, you can clear those. And that also means that we need to reset hunger levels. Vampires have hunger levels from 1 to 5 to represent how much that beast inside of them craves that sweet, sweet crimson human juice.
Some of us don't drink humans.
Yeah, all right.
Grape.
I'd like to see a wine list. Now,
Do you have anything French?
what I'm doing now is I'm handing the players a cup full of blood points to help track their hunger level, and they get to choose what hunger level they start at. The higher the hunger level, the more points they get right away. And also, I think there is a slight advantage because at the beginning of the arc, it's easier for you to go and feed because you don't have important dramatic crap that you've got to go to.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like a couple of you might have learned that from the last session.
Yeah.
Oh, was it? Oh, yeah.
No.
So choose if between 1 to 5 what your hunger level is, and that is going to be how many experience points you get at the end of the session, in addition to what you gain for playing and from your fellow players. I think this is okay to make noise with. I feel like
We're all just judging each other
Yeah. Oh.
silently.
Oh, can I see it again?
Well,
I
we're
wanna
trying
change my
to
mind.
trying to guess who's going to go off
I
the
want to
ledge
change my
first.
mind.
I think we all know who's going off the ledge.
I feel like
first.
everyone's kind of looking like, well, they picked 3. I could do like it's kind of weird, silent bidding, sort of, kind of, maybe. Hunger level matters because when you make a roll, you have to swap out normal dice for hunger dice, which can affect how things happen. Coward! All right. On the count of 3, everybody reveal how much hunger they're at. 1, 2, 3.
I did 2.
Tony did 2. Ethan
3.
did 3.
4, baby.
Oh, man.
3 for Jordan.
3.
You get
All right.
hungry when you're teething.
Who wants to go out to Burger King?
Night falls in Milwaukee. What is everybody's humanity level? Just I just want to check that.
I'm sorry. It's a serious conversation.
Heather is at
7.
7.
Also
7,
7.
7,
7.
7, 7, 7, 7, 7.
5.
5. Okay. I just wanted to run that check. In addition, because that can affect things. Humanity is the rating that tells us how close. The lower your humanity is, the closer that character is to being a full-on 100% monster, as opposed to one who wrestles with humanity and is playable. Let's begin with Heather DuPont. What do you do when you awaken this evening?
So she does her routine. She gets up,
Well, I might follow up. What is her routine?
She anoints herself with oils.
she throws aside the gauzy curtains around where would be a bed but is a coffin. Goes over to her dressing table, chooses her jewelry for the day. I'm going to steal anoints herself with oils because she actually absolutely would do that. A little bit of
reset her crystals.
a little bit of jasmine, a little bit of bergamot.
Bats bring her dress to her.
So she goes through and she picks her jewelry and her clothes for the day, depending on if she's working or not, aka if she's feeding or not that day.
So she's feeding.
Red
It's like a.
jumpsuit or otherwise.
It's like more like the yellow splat suit with like the Walter White look.
If she's feeding, that means she's doing a reading. So she gets like a little bit more dressed up. She might wear like some crystals in her hair, or something.
She wears
like
stuff
that.
that's a little more tarpy, like it doesn't really. It's like made out of the IKEA bag fabric,
So.
Damn it.
So feeds don't normally go like the last one.
Did you just say combat moo? Is that what you said?
Damask.
Oh, okay.
It's a fancy fabric.
When
No,
she's
I got you, I
I
got
like
you.
a combat.
yeah. When she's not quite starving, it's more of a put your blood in a cup type of thing that she does.
Right, you had a wee bit of an accident last time.
You know, it happens to everybody now and then.
Yeah, no need to be ashamed.
She's
No,
definitely.
I like that it happens to everybody. That makes my job really easy. Danny comes in a little earlier than expected.
Okay.
I just wanted to let you know that a Donna Cannon is here to see you.
Donna Cannon.
Give me either an intelligence plus, actually an intelligence plus politics roll, please.
Ooh.
Now remember, if you don't want to roll it and risk it, you can always just take half.
Trying to find where my politics is at.
It would
So
be-
I have 4.
So that means you would get 2 successes.
2 successes. If I took half,
Mhm.
if I have 3 blood, it doesn't matter if I take half, right? It just
Yeah, that's also part of the thing is you don't have to risk rolling those hunger dice.
I'll take half.
Okay.
She shakes out her her dress and gets ready and goes down.
Donna is the eldest member of the Toreador clan in the city. She is in most cities that would make her what is called a primogen.
Mm-hmm.
In most Camarilla cities, underneath the prince, there is a council that's made up of the sort of elders of each of the Camarilla clans that serve as advisors and, things like that. But as far as you know, Prince Pabs doesn't really have one of those.
He just had like one person that kind of looked over everything.
Right, that would be Alma.
Alma, yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Didn't
That
sound like
bitch.
it either. Okay. Donna, welcome.
She turns and smiles. She's dressed definitely politician-y pantsuit,
Mhm.
kind of slightly bigger, sort of Murphy Brown hair.
Okay.
But a 1,000-watt smile as she, takes your hand and does the firm but feminine handshake.
Mhm.
Um,
I have Danny pull out one of our velvet clawfoot chairs around our main,
yeah.
so we can sit at the velvet cloth
Oh, yeah.
table with the crystal ball in the center. Just vibe.
Why not? Just for vibes, yeah. I apologize for bothering you at home, Miss DuPont. But I had just last night. It was too late before I could really act on it. But I had heard about what you and your coterie did with a group of hunters.
A group of hunters. Rob, how bad did we behave during that on a scale of what the city would appreciate?
Give me a.
I don't think it's a matter of you specifically.
Give me a.
You said my coterie, so
Wits plus politics roll.
right.
This one, the difficulty is going to be 3.
Which of you bitches is in the most trouble?
Ain't me.
Everyone's like, not it.
Oh, I mean, it 100.
2 7s, a 1 and a 3.
Now, if you want to hit that success, you can spend a point of willpower to re-roll 3 of your up to 3 of your failure dice. But since you only have 2, you'd only be rolling 2.
I like succeeding, so I'll go ahead and spend that.
Okay.
4 and a 1.
All right.
Woof.
It is. What it is.
It's hard to say because, technically, she's not really an officer of the court. One of the titles and one of the people that serve in the Camarilla courts is called the sheriff, and he's or the scourge, depending on how hardcore your prince is. And if they were here, then you'd be in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
This, you don't really know what her agenda is.
Did you have questions about that, Donna, or how can I help you?
Well, I mean,
What do you know?
you tell me, and then I will either confirm or deny it. Well, I had heard that somebody had threatened to take action against a ghoul, and that they contacted you, and you were able to track down these people, and there was some sort of altercation down at the port, but apparently you handled them very quickly and kept them from violating the Masquerade as they were threatening to do on New Year's Eve of all things. That's very impressive to me. I mean, the Masquerade is very important to me. That's one of the reasons that that's one of the reasons why I was initially embraced, was to assist with, to make sure that there were no violations of the sort in this city.
Yes, it's important to me as well. I was grateful that we could make sure that nothing untoward was obviously happening that night. Tempers fly when somebody's ghoul is being threatened, such an important part of a Kindred's day-to-day. And I don't know. It was important to a member of our friends, but it was at the end of the day just making sure that nothing would put any of us in danger.
I'm glad that you feel that way. I would like to know if you or any members of your coterie would be interested in talking about your experiences in Elysium tomorrow night. Elysium, as Jordan is like, and that is...
The index opens.
Click on her head and then boop, boop, boop. The little vampire Clippy pops up.
Yeah.
It's like, hi, you want to eat the souls of the... I heard you want to eat the souls of the living. How can I help?
My answer is maybe.
Let me see.
Elysium is a place where the Kindred can gather. That is, in theory, a place where no like feuds or any bad stuff happens. Like if you violate Elysium and like start a fight, you get kicked out of the Camarilla, and you either at the very least you get sanctioned. If you do it bad enough, something called a blood hunt might get called, which means that you basically have to run
with that.
run Forest Run
much so.
out of Milwaukee. So basically, she's inviting you and your coterie to a very fancy party tomorrow evening to talk about your experiences. If you would like, if you want to give me a composure plus insight roll.
Now that
I'm glad it's you and not me.
To peruse her motivations.
I would love to peruse some motivations here.
Some hot motivation perusement.
Some
Yeah.
hot motivations.
Are you just going to roll all of them? Jesus.
You can take the half too.
Don't forget them blood dice.
Yeah.
Don't forget the blood dice.
Well, that's what all of the ones that are the same are for.
You're gonna roll it?
I could
You're-
just take 3 successes.
You could do that.
Yeah.
That's the thing you could do.
But if you rolled, you could get more.
Oh my god.
You could peruse more.
Well, basically,
A brow.
If you get-
I'll take half. I'll be safe for now. It's the beginning of the episode.
Jordan got burned so bad the last time.
So thirsty last time. I'm so thirsty.
And not in the fun 2 a.m. on your phone way.
Not, hey,
you
you busy? You alive over there?
Well, you know that Donna has been something of a rival to the power of Prince Pabst.
Oh.
And so calling a meeting at Elysium makes you think that she might be trying to make some sort of move in that direction against Pabst.
How is my current relationship with Alma?
Well, do you have her as a contact or an ally?
I don't think so.
Then it is neutral.
But
Like
I want it to be bad.
Well, I feel like, I mean, you can declare what it is, but part of what I wanted to do with this arc was just to get you all embroiled in more of the intrigues of the city. So as we introduce these characters, it's up to you to decide if you have positive, negative, or no relationship with them.
I don't know. I think as a viewer, what I would want to see is a player of the game, like, just slap away every offer that you make to actually create a story for us to use.
I mean, if you want to play the way that we played these games 20 years ago, that's fine.
We'd have to go
Yours
to
is-
Spain.
Yeah, you'd have to go to Spain.
Oh, you mean speed running? You're a speed running.
Speedrunning. Well, thank you so much, Donna. I'll make sure to get everyone together and ensure they all get the invitation.
Certainly. Tomorrow night, 8:00, St. Kate's.
Dress code?
I love St. Kate's.
Vampire business?
Oh, sharp, I see.
Well, I'm assuming
Go
that
and get a fucking toy.
I'm assuming that I don't want to put out Ms. Day because I know that she doesn't have anything formal or.
Excuse the fuck out of me. I'm not even there.
Maybe she can pull out her formal spiked leather jacket.
That would actually be fascinating to see.
The gold spikes.
Well, I've already taken up enough of your evening. Thank you for your time. What was his name?
Danny.
Yes, and he appears out of the kitchen. Danny can see me out.
May blood guide your way. May the blood flow strongly. No, I'm never going to say that.
Yeah. You don't need to do the tourist bit for her. She
For
knows.
vampires, I don't normally turn
Right,
it on. It's for the clients.
May the blood
cultists.
moon guide you.
Cut to Linda.
Yeah.
Now, one of the reasons that you are connected with the clinic is because you are able to provide bagged blood to this is one of the ways that the clinic stays solvent is that vampires can buy bagged blood from you. Is that correct?
Yeah, juice boxes.
What's the protocol that people use to contact you that they're basically interested in getting a little high C in their life?
There's a rock out. You have to leave a note under the rock.
Do they literally get blood from the stone?
It's one of those hollowed out stones that's meant for like keys.
It's a hide key.
Yeah, except it hides some blood.
No, not everybody eats like I do.
There's a
So
rock, and under the rock you flip it, and it has a phone number. You're gonna call that phone
call
number.
the phone number.
Which leads you to a hide key that lets you open the locker that gives you another number that has
And opens the locker that has a baby.
Then you gotta go to the bus station and
the
open
bus
one of the
station.
lockers.
I've got a whole bunch. You know, it was really convenient when people wanted to, there's those countries where people wanted to abandon their babies on church steps, but they'd freeze to death, and then they made a little drawer for them to put in, and it kept them warm until one of us came and took it and put it in a locker at the bus station.
Do you have a sneaky
somebody could
partnership
have a
with
snack
one of the
across the
local
country.
delis?
No!
No.
You go to the meat department at the Whole Foods,
Yes.
they give you my number.
When you call, ask the Eve.
You ask for Eve. You say you've got to get.
I'm looking for one of those vegan juice boxes.
Oh! You come to the clinic and you say you have to get your tonsils removed.
Okay.
But what about people who actually need it? Never mind.
It's
We
really
don't.
awkward.
We don't go that deep.
And
We sew you. We sew you up. We throw you back out on the
Got it,
street.
got it,
We
got
get you.
I got a toothache.
I
Yeah.
like that. I like that. Is it too
Or
on
my-
the nose?
My kid is teething.
My kid. Well, it'll grow back.
I'm
All right.
still upset about it.
So yes, you come in and you say you're looking for.
I would like a bag of blood, please.
I would like one blood, please.
like one human blood, please.
Tonight, someone comes in to ask to have their tonsils removed. It is somebody whom you have never. Actually, I shouldn't say that. Do you want to give me an intelligence plus a politics roll to see if you know who this guy is?
Why not? And if I fail, maybe we'll all drink together.
There's wooden quarters.
Okay.
As everybody makes a note, buy more
more
politics with XP.
Never.
No, Tony's going to learn about the intricacies of vampire politics face first.
I did 1 point in politics because she cares enough to know some things, but that's it.
No, that's fair.
Yeah.
What are the?
So, onks are successes.
Oh, Oh, good.
Evens are successes on numerical dice. Ones on these dice are botches, but I don't believe you have that.
No, but the fancy Ankh is
The fancy Ankh, if you have 2 of those, that's a critical success, and
Oh.
those are worth double. You're like, meh, not for me, thanks, and that's fine. So that means that you did, in fact, get 2 successes.
I did get 2 successes. Now, because they're on the blood dice, is that a messy success?
No, the only time you get a messy success is if you get a critical win on hunger dice. His name is Foster. And by the looks of it, he's from one of the rich clans because he's very overdressed for a place like this. Like it's still casual. Like he's not wearing like a tuxedo. He's wearing like a sweater and slacks. But he looks like he's after here. He's going to bounce off to the marina to get on his yacht. And he has a like a zip fleece on. Like, do you see him in like one of the rooms? I'm guessing, or
yeah. As I'm passing by.
Right.
Okay, pass by.
No.
Hey, Ivy League. What do you need?
Well,
Oh, you're my tonsil job.
Yes.
All right.
So how does the rest of this work?
Oh.
Bring a thermos.
Did you? For here to go.
For here.
For here? All right, come with me.
He stands up.
Put this gown on. You leave it open in the back.
You want me to do that here?
Yeah.
He starts undressing.
No. Come to my office.
Do I leave the gown here, or then cut to your office? He sits down nervously.
Is this really about your tonsils, or do you got something you got to get off your chest?
I was told that you have a blood supply that I can purchase.
That's why you asked to get your tonsils out. Is there any do you have any requests? What vintage do you want, Ivy League? I don't have all day.
He reaches into his sweater vest and he pulls out a thick envelope of cash.
Whoa. And I take it and I just let's talk about that in a minute.
Well, I want all of it.
You want what?
I want everything you've got.
You don't look that hungry.
Well, tonight I'm not that hungry, but I want to make sure that I'm nice and presentable tomorrow night. And so
Are you afraid you're going to lose your shit in front of your mom and dad? Are you
well, she's not really my mom.
You know what I mean. Important people, fancy people, people fancier than whatever this is. So now, you know that if you take, there's enough, and then there's enough with some insurance.
I need whatever you can give me because
Tell me all about it.
Mm-hmm. My regular supply is a bit low, and I feel that if I get enough of whatever it is that you have, I might be able to keep down enough of it so that I am presentable.
Is this like a toilet paper in March of 2020 type situation?
Does this
now, when you say keep it down, do you have?
Because of my bloodline, there is a certain type of blood that I prefer to feed upon.
Okay.
Or do you have to feed on it?
Prefer, but if I feed on other blood, sometimes I have trouble with my digestion.
Oh.
And so I thought that if you gave me whatever it is that you have, even if I throw up most of it, I'll keep down enough that tomorrow I'll be okay.
So he really does need the vegan blood.
All right.
I guess I should have told you this earlier. I apologize.
No, it's okay, because my next question is going to be,
What is your next question?
what's going on with this guy?
What's up, Rob? What's up?
So Foster
Mhm.
is a Ventru.
Okay.
And the Ventru, as their bloodline flaw, have a specific type of blood that they prefer to feed on. They can feed on other blood, but it is much more difficult for them to do. They have to really they either need to be desperate or they really need to force themselves to do it.
Now, is it possible that I have some of what he's looking for?
It's possible, but the Ventru don't go around. They generally keep what their preferences very close to their vests, because if people find out, then all of those vessels suddenly disappeared.
Here's the
Vampires.
thing. Here's the thing, Foster. I got a lot of people who depend on me, right? I got a lot of people who depend on me that could eat you twice and shit back 5 of you. I said it right.
In her mind, anyway.
I know it did. It's like, sometimes I just let the words come, and sometimes it doesn't work.
It makes sense.
I got a lot of people who depend on me, and I've got a lot of people who are really big and really tough. And when they get hungry, it gets ugly. And your enthusiastic resignation, already knowing that you're going to be wasting a lot of what I got, and you don't know what I got. I might have something. I might have something that fits the bill.
I really don't know that you do, which is why I'm willing to pay generously for your entire supply.
Yeah, except it's not about the money. It's not about keeping the fridge full.
You didn't
It's
even
about
count how much money I had in there.
you walked in here with crazy Aunt Wad in an envelope, and I know crazy. So it's not about keeping my fridge full or my pockets full. It's about keeping my family full. So, oh, come on. You can tell me. If I say anything to anybody who's going to believe me, I'm a nut job.
When you hear your family.
Go ahead and give me a manipulation plus persuasion roll. Your target here is going to be 4.
Imagining assign 1 tonsil per customer.
Oh, damn. Okay.
It's a good 4, though.
It is.
You might be able to spend willpower, too.
So what are you rolling?
I'm rolling 4.
Oh, so you got to hit all of them, huh?
Yeah.
Roll the right dice.
She's looking for evens, right? That's one critical success.
Right, but she needs 2 of them for it to count as double. So she's got 3 right now. So you can spend a point of willpower to roll that 1 dice to try to get another success.
It's really close.
Do it.
I'm going to do it.
Okay.
You should roll the pretty dice.
Not the
The
blood.
baby one.
The baby one.
Okay. But we'll know it's one of the blood ones.
Cut to.
That was brilliant. I was going to do that to all of us. Fuck.
You're just saying that because it didn't happen to you.
Right, but then I said he's going to do that to all of us. Fuck.
Sunny.
I wait
She's like, I even picked the dice. I'm not picking a different dice. Where are you when the black limousine finds you?
The Black Parade.
What time of day is it? Night?
Yeah, it's night. Early evening. Like you have gotten up and are wherever you want to be when the limousine finds you.
I think I am staring out my tiny little basement window, just waiting for the street to clear so I can go out.
Okay. Just come on,
It's
guys.
too early night. You know, there's still enough people on the sidewalk where I can't just like leave. So every night I wake up and just stare out that window waiting.
How many dogs, as they walk past, come to your window?
I was just gonna say that.
Well, then in that case, about an hour into the evening, you see a pair of well-polished shoes. And then you hear at the window, and a man dressed in a chauffeur's uniform leans down. Are you home, Sonny?
Depends on who's asking.
Alma would like to speak to you.
This bitch.
Then I'll be home in a bit.
Sorry, man, she's in the car this time.
Oh.
That is unusual. Usually, she makes a very big production of sending Chester, her chauffeur, out to pick you up, drive you back to the Miller compound, lead you through the caves and the gates to her little meeting area. So her coming to you means something is up.
Let me put on my shoes. And I head outside.
You open the door. It is a black tinted window SUV. I guess limousine is not the right thing. Oh well. And seated in the other back seat is Alma. At least you assume it's her. Nobody else in the city of Milwaukee is going to be dressed in a black Victorian gown with a mourning veil over her face.
I mean,
Hello, madam.
Such formality, dear boy.
I believe you originated the formality by coming yourself?
Chester, please drive around for a bit. I need to speak with Master Fielding. And please observe discretion. And the partition goes up. How are things with Stick?
They exist. We are, I think, mutually unagreeable.
Well, I believe that even if you currently have a negative relationship with him, that's probably going to be better than what he has with me. Which is why I need you to convince him to come to Elysium tomorrow night.
What's his main sticking points?
I believe last time we spoke, he called me a tool of the rich. He did once call me Prince Papst's ugliest dildo.
Okay.
Oh.
You're coming to me so I can branch out to him.
Well, he's certainly not going to listen to me. And I don't wish to get too into the politics of these things yet, but I believe that it is very important for us to show some clan unity at this meeting tomorrow night.
Do you have any bargaining chips I could use?
Like what?
I personally don't have much myself, but if I could come with a gift for him, or something to show a peace offering, it would really help the situation along.
What do you think he would like?
Motorcycle wax.
Her veil.
New Harley.
Yeah. He's really big into his boots. Could use some motorcycle boots. Or maybe a nice helmet. So he can sneak around a bit. Maybe a fun Halloween mask.
Fine. If you are able to meet with him, you can tell him that I'm perfectly happy to get him a new motorcycle for him and the other 2 biker boys that he hangs out
Okay,
with.
you can drop one of those off at my place, and the other ones can go.
Give me a manipulation plus subterfuge roll on that. Give me,
Is he being subtle?
your target here is going to be 4, because I feel like Alma has a very good
Manipulation
bullshit detector.
Plus subterfuge?
Yeah. I like that whenever Ethan has to roll dice, he's like, not that one. But you gotta make me talk.
Is Alma a Nosferatu?
Yes.
I never put that together.
Because she's a Nosferatu, that means I don't have the -3 to social?
Correct.
Okay, just checking.
Nice.
Get those blood in there.
So I got 6, 6, 6, and a 10.
That's 4.
Dang.
The number of the beast.
That's amazing.
However, 3 of the 6s, or 2 of the 6s blood dice plus the 10. I don't know if
It's
Okay.
only a messy
2 tens,
success
right?
if it's 2 10s and one of the 10s
Yeah.
is a blood dice.
yes. Okay.
If the child wants a new toy, then I guess you can have one too.
I would never mean to impose. But, if it's an offer, I wouldn't turn it down.
Very well. You can ride your new motorcycle to Elysium tomorrow night.
Mm.
Okay, I will get to stick
Thank
to
you.
be there.
Chester. And the cart immediately pulls over immediately. You may go.
Right here?
Yeah, you're like half a mile away from your house. Literally just dumped you off on the side of the street.
What a great role.
Harbor
Ethan.
District, man.
Cut to.
Oh, hi.
Oh, hi. Are you hunting right now, or are you just out in the city?
I'm probably hunting right now.
Do you have a specific place that you're hunting, or are you...
Probably wherever Ventru are.
Shorewood.
Or west.
Yeah, Whitefish
Whitefish
Bay.
Whitefish
I've got
Bay.
one. I was about to say, nobody said Whitefish Bay.
Shorewood, Whitefish Bay. You know.
Whitefish Bay.
It's-
100.
Yeah.
No,
Whitefish Bay.
Ventru.
So are you looking for specific venture territory, or just where you think they would
Oh, wait,
be?
Ventru or Tremere? You're Tremere. All right, Tremere. Yeah, I'm looking for Tremere. I'm sorry, I'm looking for Tremere.
Aren't we just not as fulfilling?
Oak
You can't
Creek.
blood bond me.
Shut up.
Oak Creek.
Okay, fine.
I don't know if there are other... If I've
Or
set up
Bayview.
any other
Probably
Tremere.
There's a territory.
I don't think
Wait,
you've
wait.
mentioned anybody being local.
Yeah.
No.
The-
They're...
The
No.
River
They-
West is my shit.
the blood guys were nervous about Tremere. So probably they've been sticking away from them when they could, but
Cut
Well,
hay.
here.
Cut a hay.
How about we answer this question this way? Why don't you give me
Hey,
a
Francis.
wits plus politics roll?
What if the amount of hunger dice I have
Oh my god.
is more than the dice?
You just roll all hunger dice up to your whatever the normal number is.
Fuck. 3 successes.
The Tremere that you know that is around the Marquette area calls himself Dr. Mortius.
Ugh. Okay.
And he's actually the head of a organization called the Ash Finders.
Mortius?
Mortius with a T. I knew it was like some riff on Morbius, but
And I'm sorry, it was the... What society?
the Ash Finders.
The Ash Finders.
You can give me a intelligence plus occult roll if you want to know what their deal is.
Yeah, sure. That is 2.
Well, they're part blood cult, part social media organization, who basically, it's primarily a blood cult made up of Duskborn, but he is he's sort of the like guru figure at the middle of it.
Okay.
I see you. Blood call for the win.
She's like, respect. So what are you doing? How are you hunting this down?
I'm just walking up to the building that they reside in.
Okay.
And bong bong.
Is it one of the big fancy houses over there?
Yeah, I think
Like
so.
the Brumder?
Sure.
Maybe not the actual Brumder,
Right, but like
But there's a
nearby.
lot in
one of
the
the one of the old houses that normally would be cut up for like 5 different apartments and student housing.
Specifically the Concordia neighborhood.
The door opens up and a young woman, barely 18. Can I help you? Her eyes are wide. Her hair is long.
Is she a vampire?
Give me a...
Mel check?
No, give me an intelligence plus occult roll.
Okay.
Is
Because
she or
this
did
version
she
of
not
Vampire, there
walk
isn't
for
a,
hair
like,
today?
official, like, Highlander sense of it.
It's only 1.
It's hard to say, really.
It must be so difficult to have such weak senses.
I'ma fucking eat you last, bitch. Hi, I'm Chelsea Dagger. How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
Good. What's your name?
Michaela?
Hi, Michaela. It's so good to meet you.
She is definitely on something, whatever she is.
Oh, girl. What are you on?
Well,
I'm not a snitch, I promise.
you just walked up to the door.
Do what a snitch would say.
Or a cat.
We just did some ash. We don't really have. I think we did. We did all of it, but
That's fine. I'm gonna talk to Dr. Mortius.
oh, you know Doc?
Yeah, and I just walk in. No, I don't push her
I know,
over or
but-
anything, but I just walk in. Like, I just guide the conversation while I'm walking past her.
Mhm. She leads you upstairs to one of the bedrooms.
Mhm.
You hear a heavy thud, like someone being slammed into the floor.
Mortius, I'm coming in. 1, 2, 3, kick the door.
And you have a gun pointed at you by a black man, dark clothes, and he takes a couple of steps back. Mortius is on the floor, rolling around in pain.
Who the fuck are you?
I'm Marcus. Who are you?
Not somebody to point a fucking gun at. Thank you. Now, why are we knocking out Dr. Mortius? Marcus.
I was under the impression that he is a serial violator of the Masquerade. Isn't that correct, Doctor?
Oh, I'm sorry. You're in charge of things? Do you work for Alma?
Parade police.
I do.
Oh my goodness. She hates me. It's not because I've done anything wrong. She just hates me. It's really funny.
Well, from what I understand, the good doctor here likes to post rants about the true nature of the universe while he's high on ash. And I came here to persuade him that might be a wee bit of a masquerade violation. And Morbius starts to push himself up, and
Oh.
Marcus puts his foot on Morbius's neck and just stomps it back into the ground.
Oh, no, Marcus. There's no need to be so violent with him. And like while he's down, I just very gently move Marcus's foot and I sit directly on his chest and I pull him up just a little bit and be like, so you're violating the masquerade, are you?
No, I'm enlightening the masses to the true
So
nature.
you're violating the masquerade,
No,
are you?
all you need to do is once you taste the ash, you'll understand.
I just fucking bite him.
Okay, how much are you taking?
Can I take 4 and not kill him?
So, like, when you feed from another vampire, they have to make rouse checks.
Okay.
Every time you take one,
Mhm.
so you really can't like. So you run. So if you take 4 from him, that means he's got to roll 4 rouse checks, and if he hits 5 hunger, then he's going to frenzy.
I will do something risky and
What?
and feed until Marcus pulls me off.
You get 1.
Oh, fair.
Ooh.
Okay.
I was about to say, I'd be surprised if he just let that go.
Yeah.
Hey,
Being
yeah, and as he wills you off, he's like, hey.
Sorry. Old habits.
Oh, what do you mean by old habits? You diabolist?
No.
Inside check.
It's an old interrogation tactic I was taught.
Really? Eat the guy for information.
Yeah.
You can taste what they're thinking, man.
Oh, you don't know who I am, do you?
Sometimes you can.
Should I?
Well, you work for Alma.
I do, but I'm relatively new. I'm still learning all the names and faces.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm still like sitting on his chest. I just
Yeah.
turn around and look
Well,
at
yeah,
him.
Morbius is down and out.
Okay.
Like you've taken
Well,
enough blood from him that he is out.
you're aware of who Prince Pabst is, correct?
Yes, he's technically my boss.
Yes. And he used to be. I used to be his pet.
So he used to keep you to send after people that he didn't like.
Yes. I forget which ear it is, but one of them. Oh, this one is for each decade he had me. And this is for my kills.
So how come you don't work for him anymore?
For podcast people, she was gesturing to the earrings in her ears.
Yeah, sorry. I got away.
And he hasn't tried to put the leash back on you?
Surprisingly, no.
Alma wants me to make sure that everything in the city is okay after after these hunters showed up.
Oh, I don't blame you.
That's why she brought me in. And randomly attacking Kindred makes me think that that's something that needs to not happen. Now, this is my first time meeting you, and you seem to be relatively okay as far as this goes, but
That's about the best you'll get out of any of us, really.
let's not have this happen again.
Agreed. Is there anything I can help you with, Marcus?
Yeah, you know where the FBI office is in town? Cut to
Yes, I do.
Domingo.
Domingo.
What kind of night is it? Is it quiet? Is it loud?
What day of the week is it?
Tuesday.
Tuesday. Pretty quiet. It's not Tuesday, or it's, no, because we're
Right.
closed on Tuesday.
Right, so Wednesday. Thank you for your
Wednesday.
continuity, Sarah.
Thank you. Wednesday, I think Wednesday we have like dimers, but like, you know, it's whatever the shitty beer is. And
Or whatever's
it's
gonna go
quarters
bad.
nowadays. It used to be dimes, but you know, inflation.
Mm-hmm.
So it's reasonably busy, but not like
Not like-
super full.
Not like a show night.
But everyone who's in there is, like here because it's cheap beer.
Right.
It all comes in tiny cups
Yes.
and is referred to as the Mingo ate my baby. Instead of little baby cups.
It 100% is, yeah.
You have
That's
been
great.
waiting for that, haven't you?
Really,
That's great.
Tony isn't here for the immoral intrigue. She's here to do the business sim aspect of.
I was thinking about this as everyone was going on. I have the old school cash registers, and everyone thinks that it's an aesthetic choice, but it's really just because I couldn't figure out the new ones when they started digitizing.
Touch screens. We can't do touch screens.
Yeah.
Right.
But it's like, the big fancy ones from like the 40s. So.
Well, in addition to the usual combination of crust punks and desperate hipsters and the other folks that generally come here on quarters night, there's a guy sitting in the corner, and he didn't order
A Mingo ate my baby.
a Mingo ate my baby. He ordered a regular sized beer, and he's just been staring at it all night for
Is
the
that,
past 2 hours. He's dressed. He looks like he just came off the third shift of a warehouse.
Okay.
Like he's dressed in like a older jacket, and he's got a John Deere hat on the
So
the
just
table.
like not our regular crowd.
No.
For sure. Okay. I sidle over as soon as there's kind of a lull in other things. And lean across like I'm wiping the bar and just like, is that not to your liking?
Oh no, miss. I was waiting until we had a chance to chit.
You're looking for a chance to, I'm sorry, chit.
Yes, to chit.
Right, yeah. To chit.
Night of 1,000 accents here on Vampire.
Sure, go off then. On
Well,
your
you are the mistress of this manor, yes?
I mean, I took it over from my aunt, but yeah. I'm the mistress. You make me sound like a dominatrix, and it's just not that kind of night, mate.
No, I am looking for the person who manages this domain.
I mean, I'm not the manager. I'm the owner.
Well, yes.
So I could go and get Michael if you wanted.
No. You are the noble who runs this domain, yes?
Sure, yeah, noble, me, totally, absolutely, like, came from rich family. Yep, me.
Well,
Sup?
this is your property. These are your vassals, yes?
I suppose you could put it that way. They're really just the weird little punks that I like to keep around because they're kind of fun, and I give them cheap beer on Wednesdays.
Oh, well,
So-
that is very kind of you. You treat your vassals well, and I appreciate that.
Yep, I'm the queen.
Well, I am Kozakov.
Kozakov.
And,
Where you from, Kozakov?
I
Notice your John Deere hat there. Is that, I mean...
Oh, it is, how you say, local flavor.
Yeah.
It helps
Yes.
me. It helps me blend in.
You're blending in superbly, mate.
It is my contribution to your masquerade.
No. We do that on Saturdays.
No, masquerade happens every night.
This hurts my soul, Rob.
Yeah, next time you should probably buy one of those cheeseheads. If you go and see the packers, they'll sell them there. They used to pack meat, but now they play football. American football. Anyhow, just tell me what it is you wanted, bud.
Compensation.
compensation.
Yes.
And what is it that I would compensate you for with your singular beer?
You took something from my domain.
From your domain? Is this role play? Are we playing Dungeons and Dragons?
No, Mistress Day, you came to my hospital and took blood. And now I seek recompense for what you've taken from me.
I'll give you that beer for free, so...
And that is where we end our episode here tonight.
You done fucked up.
We'll be back.
It wasn't me!
Next.
I would never.
I escorted you around for that shit.
Exactly, it fucking wasn't me!
See how this resolves next week on Theater of the Mind Players. But from all of us here, I just want to say, just repeat to yourself, it's only a game. I should really just relax.
Is a free beer not good enough? Is that not?
No, it's not.
I mean, you know.
Congratulations, fellow human! You've reached the end of an exciting episode of Theater of the Mind Players. If you enjoyed our story, please like the video. If you want more games, subscribe to our channel. Attack the bell for notifications on new posts. If you liked the episode, please tell us what you enjoyed the most in the comments. If you loved the episode, consider joining our Patreon. You'll get access to special shows, session zeros, and help us determine what we play on the show. We love our friends of Pat Rayon, and we hope to see you there.